Like I said, do you like my tail? Like I said.
Welcome back to another exciting episode of Iron Rage. Lee is lost somewhere in the outback. He might be swimming with the crocodiles, as they say in Australia. We say swimming with the fishes in New York, but in Australia, they put you swimming with the crocodiles. Sitting in for Lee is the man who puts more people at the bottom of the East River than anyone I know, Jimmy the Bull. Welcome to the show. Why are you sitting in the dark?
Oh, is it dark? Well, it's dark out. I mean, like everybody's got headlights on already in this place, this shit, New York.
Yeah.
Let me see if this is a little better.
You look like you're in a hotel room someplace, like ready to commit suicide or something.
That was been a thought the last couple of days. So I was very sick over the weekend.
Yeah.
And I was trying to call you.
Mm-hmm.
To get some medical advice from you,
right.
But naturally, you're very busy. I guess you couldn't get back. So I was sitting on the edge of my bed.
This is why I tell people you like my dad. I even get the guilt trips from you too.
Right. I give you the guilt trip. That's right.
That's the old Italian guilt trip. Yeah.
I called you like once. And then like
Italian say I was on my deathbed. I try to call you, but I know you're too busy. But it's okay.
That's exactly right. I called you. I was sick. I was coughing. I got this fucking, I don't know, bronchitis, whatever. I went to the Medi Center 2 times over there. Yeah. The Chinese doctor, she basically, just told me to, you'll be okay. I said, but what do I have? She says, oh, it's something in the air passageway. Well, yeah, that's why I'm here. I got something in the air passage, But your lungs are clear. I says, yeah, that's great. I said, but I'm having a problem here. She says, well, finish the antibiotics and do the steroids, you'll be okay. So I left it. And that's why I called you, because I was like, I got to call Dave, man. I got to ask him. So I need some. I don't trust these fucking people over here. I got to call Dave.
Oh, we found him. Look,
here he is.
He was scooped out of the river. He was in with the.
Hey, look here. I'm doing here. Look, I'm with Sam's Fitness. Look at this. Look at this.
What's up, guys?
I'm doing two at once here. Look at me fucking go.
Oh, you're two timing us then, is what you're saying.
Yes. I'm actually doing two. Look, I've actually got and this microphone's actually plugged in.
Wow. Amazing.
What does that say behind you, Lee? ATX? What is that?
ATX, that's a brand of gym equipment, home gym equipment. And
okay.
I'd like to take you out there and show you all these great attachments you can put on bars with ATX. Never heard of the equipment company?
No, they're just in Germany.
They're Germany. Europe,
okay.
But they send all over the world. I got some of the stuff at home, and they have so many different attachments for bars and the actual equipment themselves. They do make home gym stuff, but it's actually commercial grade, you'd say.
I could only imagine it costs double the price for you to get a Mercedes sent from Germany over there. What does a workout bar cost? How much more?
What's a good workout bar from ATX cost?
Oh, you can't get it in America.
You can't get them in America.
Right, but what do they cost here?
It's beneath them.
It's beneath America. I could show you. They've even got these bars that.
I think you can't get them here, Lee, because they probably wouldn't pay the prices that they charge here. That's why.
They're not that bad.
Well, you guys are used to paying too much for stuff over there.
Look, I'll show you out here. Look, I'll show you the. This is like a good, heavy ATX bench, and this ATX.
Oh, let me blow up the screen here. Hold on for you. Hold on.
What are you in a basement?
Here we go. Look, this is
Warehouse.
like a bar. Look at this. This is for Jimmy when he's doing his heavy benching. Look, you can adjust it for.
Nice.
Look at this. And then you got the ATX leg press for the house.
Jimmy would have benched 2,000 pounds if he would have had that little assistant there.
How does that work, Lee? Go back to the bench for a minute.
This goes into a leg press and hack squat. This one here.
Go back to the bench for a second, Lee.
Yeah. Let me see that contraption. How does that work?
I don't fucking know, Jimmy, but it's got this.
You just told me.
It lifts the bar up for you, I think, Jimmy.
I'm not a bench presser. Then you got this one over here. Look for your ATX one. You want to do your fucking shoulder presses, and
Well,
look
that's
at this
cheating.
one here. This
I
one
love the
here.
way you explain shit, Lee.
He's
Look
the
at
worst
this
at
bench.
explaining things.
Look.
Yeah.
This is called the fat pad.
They wouldn't allow that in the United States. That's discrimination.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
People
then you
get
got the
offended with that.
sled one here for your calves and quads and that. Then upstairs, and they got all these different attacks. Oh, look, here's Lee back in the.
I thought that was Jimmy for a second. It looked like Jimmy.
Look at Lee back in the Power Tech days before Kai Green was with Power Tech. I was the fucking original. That's before Lee even had fucking tattoos. Look at that.
Wow.
And they make all these attachments, these bars here for your squatting and
pretty cool.
And so
do you have this stuff in your house, Jim? Your home gym?
Yeah, you would. Look, here we are. Look, this is where people think I work. Look, here, look, in the warehouse. Look,
Lee, do you have this equipment in your house?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Oh, okay.
And look at this. Look, it'll be hard to see this bar because look, it's an ATX bar, but it's fucking camouflage. So if you're training in the snow, you can.
I always wondered why they didn't paint like logos on the bars. I think that's a great idea, actually.
Yeah, they got ATX on this bar. ATX on. This is one of those fucking machines that everyone's doing now. Look, where you lay over it, you put your fucking thing in here and do your fucking glutes like this. Look at me. Look at me. Fucking bullshit. Fucking. So look at all the stuff in here. Look at all the stuff.
That's all equipment and boxes, Lee?
Yeah, from all overseas. Look, ATX. It's all fucking. Because I'm down here in Port Botany, just where Port Botany's over there. That's where the container ships come in.
Jimmy, have you noticed Lee's been cursing a lot more? I think he's trying to act like a tough guy in this warehouse here.
Yeah, what is it with the cursing?
You
I
never
heard
cursed that much.
Yeah.
Well, I started cursing this morning with Sam's videos because we're actually talking about women and postnatal depression. I just said there's no such thing as postnatal depression. There's just fucking women that have had kids and they're big fucking fat cunts and the husband won't fucking get depressed.
I tell you, Lee, you would make a good psychiatrist, man. People would jump off.
Well, it's true, Jimmy. I said, Jimmy. I said. You look at
one
it this
visit
way,
with you
Jimmy.
is a cure for sure, because they're going to step in front of a move a car.
Well, look at it this way, Jimmy. You meet the girl. She's good looking. You both fall in love. She's in shape. She gets pregnant, and everyone's like, "Oh, you look beautiful. You're having a baby. You're glowing." Yeah. She puts on like 70 pounds. The kid only weighs fucking 5, so she's just fucking eating shit food. She's blaming the kid for her cravings when she's just a lazy fat fuck. So she spits.
Wow.
She spits the kid out, right? She spits the kid out. Everyone comes and they have a baby shower. They bring her gifts, but after the kid's born, guess what? You got a screaming cunt of a kid. You got a fat fucking wife. She's not getting laid. Of course, she's fucking depressed, and they call it postnatal depression. No, you're just a lazy fat fucking wife or girlfriend at home who wants to finger a pussy with a screaming kid.
I think it's called postpartum. I think it's called postpartum depression, Lee.
Yeah, whatever it's called, it's all fucking bullshit. You're just fucking fat and ugly. No one wants to fuck you with a screaming kid. You don't need Leslie Tisdale to tell you this. I'll tell you this. You fucking go lose some weight. You might get laid again and be fucking happy.
I'll tell you one thing. I'll never want to have another kid again listening to you with that explanation.
See that, Jimmy?
Sure.
I just
you're just bottomized me.
Yeah, you know what, Jimmy, that's a good question. Hold on. I wanted to ask you guys this question. If you met a woman, Jimmy, who maybe you met some woman, she's 35 years old, you fall in love, you get married, you're like, oh my God, I don't know why I didn't meet her when I was younger, but I'm going to marry her. And then she wants to have kids. And she's like, yeah, I want to have kids. What do you do, Jimmy?
Oh, man, that's a tough one, man. I'm 63.
Stick it in her ass. Stick it in her ass.
No, but she wants kids. She wants kids.
Well, how's this though? Here's another thing where they fucking get you, right? Because let's just say you do meet. Let's just say she wants to have kids, and Jimmy being responsible goes, listen, I'm not ready to be a father financially financially we're not ready, this and that. But she goes, fuck you, I'm having the kid. You've got to pay for that cunt for the rest of its life till it's 18.
He already did that twice.
I know. So put the shoe on the other foot, though.
The only good thing I got to say is that I probably won't make the end of the term of the child support. I'll probably kick the bucket by then. So
no,
I'll never see the last payment.
You probably will. You probably will.
Oh, yeah, sure.
That's the funny thing.
But put the shoe on the other
85
foot.
years old, me driving the truck.
Yeah.
So, fuck you, that fucking truck.
You imagine?
Yeah, but let's just say it's this way. Let's say it's this way. Say you do meet a girl and she gets pregnant and Jimmy's financially stable and he wants to be a father and she goes,
that's a dream.
And she goes, I'm not going to have it. Fuck you. I'm getting an abortion. The guy's got no say either way. So fuck her and fuck a fat cunt. She can go finger fuck herself with a dildo.
Financial stability. Listen, when I had my kid, my first daughter, Samantha, she was colic, right? I didn't want any more kids after that because all she did was cry and scream and cry.
Mm-hmm.
And then the only thing that would stop is you got to pick her up, and you gotta do like this, and then she would start to like fall sick because she was up for fucking hours. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or you could just put them face down in the pillow, Jimmy.
Lee, not nice.
What?
So,
it's called sudden death syndrome. You just put 'em...
So anyway, one day, I was washing my daughter in the bathtub. I'm a new father. I don't know. My wife was at work, and I said, put Samantha in the bathtub. Like an idiot, I filled the fucking tub up. You're not supposed to do that.
Did you go answer the phone,
What
Jimmy?
did you go for a swim?
No, I know. I didn't know. You know what I mean? So I felt, I always felt bad about it. For years, this bothered me. I felt so bad because I filled the tub up and I put her in the tub. And I was bathing her. I was being a good father. But I guess the soapy water and all that, the tub became very slippery.
Yeah.
So she was sitting, with her back against the tub, and all of a sudden, I stood up for a minute, and all of a sudden she just slid like right under the water, right? And
oh my God!
All I remember is her face like this, I saw her like, clear as day through the water. I was like, oh man, I was like, holy shit! And I grabbed the kid, I pulled her out, and she was crying.
Did you turn her upside down, Jimmy?
No,
I picked her up and I turned her like I was doing like this, I get the water out of her.
That's actually a very helpful public service announcement for those who, if you are babysitting and your wife's at work and you don't want to be a father, you only need this much water, and then go answer the phone for 2 minutes. That's all it takes. Then come back and go, oh my God, the baby drowned. I don't know what happened.
Well, like an idiot, I filled it up. Like I don't like I was taking a bath, but
right.
The worst part was, I got to take real quick, was the colic thing was last. I used to go back and forth to the doctor, and I used to tell the doctor, listen, how fucking long is this? What is this? He goes, well, we really don't know what the colic is. So we tried soy and this and that, no non-dairy and all this shit. And I kept asking the doctor, how long is this going to last? I can't take it anymore. Me and my wife were fighting. And he says, well, I don't know. He goes, it could last up to 2 years. I said, 2 years? I said, are you serious? 2 years? I said, I'll never make it. He says, oh, calm down. He goes, there's been cases like that, but not a lot. Yeah, but my luck going to be 2 years. I can't, So one night, Samantha was screaming and crying and screaming. I couldn't take it anymore. I got on the treadmill and I was walking with her on the treadmill. The only thing to shut her up. Finally, I put her in the car, and I put her in the car seat. Am I echoing?
No.
Okay. So I got on the Sunken Meadow Parkway because it runs north and south all the way across Long Island. I put her in the car seat and I took off, and I'm heading south. And all of a sudden she's sleeping. I'm like, thank God. I was so tired. I just kept driving all the way to the South Shore. I drove all the way back to the North Shore. I drove all the way back there. This is like 2, 3 in the morning. This is serious. This is the true story. So all of a sudden I'm coming back from the South Shore, and all of a sudden, whoop, 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 whoop. I pull over. I'm like, oh, fuck, man. Come on. Not now, man. Please. The state trooper pulls over, and he comes in my car, and he's I roll my window down. I says, everything all right, officer? He goes, I seen you 2, 3 times going back and forth on the Sunken Meadow. He says, is there a problem? and I hit the button, the back window. My daughter was in the fucking car seat. I said, "This is the only way she sleeps, officer." He goes, "Oh," he goes, "I understand." I said, "You're gonna see me a few more times." I said, he goes, "All right, no problem. Don't worry about it." I fucking
Or there's an easier way if you want to save money on petrol. Put the kid in the car seat. Forget it's behind the car, then just reverse up.
Oh, that's not nice. You would never do that.
I actually one night I bit my daughter. I bit her on the head, Lee. My daughter. And she was crying and crying and crying. I couldn't take it. You know, we're Italian, so I bit her. I grabbed her and I was biting her head like this.
Whose head? Oh, we lost him.
Now my sister
My wife comes running out of the bedroom. "What are you doing? What are you doing?" I says, "I'm not. I didn't do anything."
My sister was the maternal one. She loves kids. I hate kids. I mean, like babies. I'm the type. Trust me. When I come to America next week, I'm the one when that kid's run up and down the aisle. I put my foot out, hoping he's going to slip over and smash his head open on the arm of the fucking chair. And
that's a long flight,
bad.
Lee.
You better take that back. You'll be cursed with a crying kid for 20 hours on that flight.
No, because he'll crack his head open and probably get a tumor and die.
Oh my God, Lee, you're in rare form today, brother.
Yeah.
I just
Very
don't like.
dark.
I just don't like kids. I just never have. It's like
I don't think you like anything today.
No.
You're very.
He was the kind that when his daughter turned 18, he's like, "All right, now I'll have a relationship with you." He goes, "You're old enough now."
That's about 13, 14. We actually, when we first really met and started talking.
Lee's like, "I think you're mature enough now. I can actually have a normal conversation."
I can understand what you're saying now. When that age, when they're young, it's like fuck that. It's like. I'd be one of those where you go shopping and forget they're in the car on a hot summer's day.
That's not nice. That's
like
people are nuts. They leave their kids in the car and then the kids burn up. You ever see those crazy videos?
Do you think they do that by mistake, Dave? No.
You're right. They probably don't.
I wouldn't even leave my dog in the car.
No.
Well, that's different. Fucking animals are beautiful. Kids are.
Lee, how long is your flight, Lee?
No,
I keep asking. How long is your flight now from Australia?
My flight from Sydney to LA will be about 13 and a half hours. And then I have like a 2-hour layover in LA, and then it'll be an hour from LA to Las Vegas. So it'll be a lot less than your flight if you ever got your ticket.
Well, I was going to text you. I'm going to find out tonight now. I have the American airline.
Oh, yeah.
I do. I have it.
Lee, I was talking to him before the show. There ain't no way he's going. He's got responsibilities that weekend.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going.
He sent me the photo the other day, Dave. He was at the hospital at the VA, gave the mask on. I said, "Here it comes. It's the fucking, he's sick. He's not coming. He's got something where he's not allowed to travel. The doctor said, I can't go up in altitudes due to my heart condition or something."
Oh, my God. Yeah. No, I got the itinerary. I just got to make sure I got the credit. And then I'm booking it.
You know how your grandparents, when they can't breathe, they get the breathing things. They got to give them like inhalers and that's like Jimmy. He's at that point now where he gets these sicknesses. He can't breathe. He's going to get an inhaler.
Well, I was saying earlier in the show when I was trying to call you because I wanted to get your medical opinion,
right?
And I couldn't,
I left them high and dry, Lee. I left me high and
dry, man. I said, "Look at this, my brother here. I was sitting on the side of the bed last night at 1:30 in the morning. That's the only way I could sleep. I put the blanket over my head and I was just sitting there like this, and I slept on the side of the bed, sitting up for like an hour." You know what I mean? And so finally, I sneaked back. I laid down.
Next week, Dave, we'll be doing this show. I'll be in America, and Jimmy will still be where he is right now. It'll be
well,
you should fly to him first. That's what you should do.
I got to fly out Sunday if I come, so I will be back over here in New York.
What do you mean if you fly Sunday? Where do you think you're going Sunday?
No, I'm gonna fly in Thursday night. And I got to leave Sunday night for work.
Yeah.
So
to that job that you hate so much.
Yeah, to the job you hate so much. Exactly.
I want to quit this job. That's another story.
Yes, I thought you were banned from the Northern State Parkway, Jimmy.
Yeah,
I
don't
am.
get him going on that again. I watched the after hours show where he got the phone call. Where are you? I'm at the fucking diner. I've been at the fucking diner for 3 hours. I'm sitting at the diner. I'm not allowed. Now you want me to dump the truck of sand over here. You told me I can't drive the fucking truck over there, so I'm not going to take the fucking sand. And the rocks are falling off. He's loading the truck up, and they're fucking falling off. And I can't fucking. I hate this job. It's fucking killing me. But I got to be back on fucking Sunday to go to work, Dave.
Yeah, I'm working on so you want to hear something funny? That same inspector, when I came there a day or two before with a load of sand, he goes, "Do you have the ticket?" I said, "Yes." I give him the ticket, and he's looking at the ticket. And he goes, "Well, this is not the sand that I want." I said, "You're kidding, right?" I said, "So he goes, I can't accept this sand. I can't accept." I says, all right. I call up my foreman. I said, "James, this guy said the sand's no good." He goes, "This fucking guy." He goes, "So you got the load on?" I said, "Yeah, I got the load." He's telling me the fucking sand's no good. He goes, "Don't do me a favor. He goes, just go back to the fucking sand yard and just get another ticket with the right information on it. Bring back this." I said, "You want me to bring back the same load?" He says, "Yeah." All right. So I drove all the way back to the sand and gravel yard. I pull up to the scale house. I said, "Danny, do me a favor. Could you redo this ticket and put filtered sand X3?" He goes, "Give me the fucking thing." And he typed it all up. He gave it to me. I went back to the parkway, and the inspector came out. I go, "Here you go, sir." He looks at it. He goes, "Okay, it's good." It was the same sand. I fucking dumped it.
Lee,
that's like all the people.
Jimmy's the
that's
kind
like
of
all
guy
the people that go to Hawaii and they go, "Oh, we go to Hawaii because the sand's so beautiful and white." Half of it comes from fucking Australia. They take the sand from here, put it on the beach in Hawaii. Yeah.
Yeah, because they got lava sand there, right? They got the lava colored stuff there.
Yeah.
Black.
Yeah, but plus too, I think just the way the currents in the oceans, they wash it away, so they got to keep putting it back. So they take the sand from Australia, and people from Australia go, "Oh, the beaches in Hawaii is so beautiful."
You know, it's funny because I went back to I went back again to get another load of sand, right? And it was a different ticket, different type of sand. I don't know, it was something else, right? State inspected, some other shit. So I pull up to the weigh station. I said, "Danny," I give him the ticket. I said, "I got to get this sand." He goes, "Yeah, right down there." I said, "Down there?" I said, "That's the same pile, Danny." He goes, "Yeah, that's the same stuff." I says, "How many fucking names does this thing got?" I mean, like, they had like 4 different names for this pile of sand. It was fucking funny as shit, man.
Depends who they sell it to.
You're the kind of guy who complains about their job. "I hate this fucking job. I can't stand going into work every fucking day. They don't give me any fucking hours."
He's not even going to call in sick Monday. He's got to get.
He complains he doesn't have enough hours after he complains how much he hates the job.
Yeah. Like you said the other day, you text me. You said you love the misery. I'm actually starting to believe that. I really am. I think I like misery. I think I do. All around.
I would play that clip from Escape from New York, but they'd probably ding us for it. But
oh yeah, that was funny. Yeah, that was funny.
I got to send it to Lee. I'll send it to Lee after the show.
I'm going to send Lee my itinerary after the show.
All right.
Oh yeah. Should I hold my breath or should I not?
No, I'm coming, Lee. I'm going to come. I made up my mind. I'm coming.
Okay.
I don't care. We'll have a lot of fun.
We've heard it here, Dave. He said he's going to be there.
I'm coming, man.
He's going to be there. That's all. We'll see.
My plane lands in Vegas at like, well, it's American Airlines. It's meant to land at like 11:46 a.m. But that'll probably be like 2 p.m. with delays.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. So you
could
probably
Tuesday,
drive.
Right?
You could probably drive from LA to Vegas way quicker, Lee.
No, I get there Thursday.
I'm saying you should have gotten into LA and then driven to Vegas.
I'm going across the flat earth, Jimmy. Here's Jimmy. Remember, I leave Australia Thursday at 11:15 a.m. and I arrive in Los Angeles Thursday 6:15. I arrive 5 hours before I leave here.
Wait. So wait a minute now. I'm coming in Thursday too. So you're going to be in the room already? Yeah, probably because I'm going to come in at night. You'll probably be there. You'll be there.
I'll be there, Jimmy, naked. I'll be ready to go.
I'll text you ahead of time. This way you're in the shower.
I'll have the flowers ready. I'll have the petals on the floor leading up to the bed.
Right.
Oh my God, Dave. Yeah, just leave a little piece of paper in the door lock. This way I can come in.
A little chocolate on your pillow.
A little chocolate on my pillow.
Now let me ask you a question. When you guys hang out, Jimmy likes totally different food than Lee does. So what do you guys eat usually?
No, he doesn't. We eat the same.
We eat the the same. Yeah.
You don't eat like sushi. Jimmy loves sushi and all that stuff.
No,
Well, I
Jimmy,
could do without the sushi. We like
look,
we like steak
Jimmy and
hamburgers.
I will be eating steaks, hot dogs, fucking ice.
Do you know that the best sushi? Hold on, the best sushi in the world is in Las Vegas. I don't know if you know that.
Oh yeah,
It
that's
is?
what I'm going.
Yeah, because they import the best to Vegas because they're for the top hotels there. So I was told that by a sushi chef there. They said we get the best sushi in the
Whenever
world.
I think of Vegas, I think fucking sushi. That's fucking.
Oh, where's it coming from? Mead Lake?
Yeah,
Mead?
yeah. Fresh from the ocean, Lake Mead.
I had a friend of mine who was who was very wealthy. He took me to a sushi place in Vegas, and I'm telling you, he's probably right. It was the best sushi I've ever had. I don't. You think about it.
And you like sushi, Dave.
Yeah, I love sushi. It's in the middle of a fucking desert.
Yeah.
There's no water, thousands of miles away from this thing, and they got the best sushi in the world. That just tells you the technology of where we're at.
Well, they probably got sushi in fucking Dubai as well, Dave, in the middle of the fucking desert.
No, but they're not in the. But they're surrounded by water, Dubai.
And so is Vegas. It's not that far from the water. Come on.
What water? What, Lake Mead? What water is it there? What's
not
the dam?
that
The
far.
Hoover Dam?
You know they probably have sushi in fucking Kansas too, Dave. It's probably fucking.
They have it everywhere. My point is, though, that you wouldn't think that the number one sushi place would be the furthest from water of any city in the world.
I'm sure the high class restaurant in Kansas has the best sushi too. Wherever, if you're paying for it, they'll get the best sushi.
So.
You know
now,
what?
if you
People
told me,
they don't eat
if you told me Alaska had great sushi, I'd be like, okay, well, they got salmon there, so it's easy, you know.
Dave, they ate sushi up in the space capsule. So
hey, there's no space program. That's all a hoax, Lee. That's not true.
Well, there's no ocean up there either. So, but they had sushi.
All a hoax. It's a hoax. Cameras, tricks, all this stuff.
I want to fucking elaborate, Dave, but sometimes it's so busy in the show, we can't even get into it anymore.
Right, well, give us I haven't seen any pictures from this moon project, the Artemis. Have you seen any of these?
No. They're probably still busy drawing them up.
I think that you're right, Jimmy. I don't think we've seen one picture, have we?
No. And what happened to that? And even that whole thing when they moved that meteor. What happened to that? They moved the meteor. Remember they crashed the thing into the meteor to move it off course, and that was on the news for a day, and then that fucking just disappeared.
Isn't it interesting that where's all the pictures from it? Yeah, exactly.
It's all bullshit. Where's the video of them constructing the space shuttle itself? You know, they should have like the space station. They should have like the shuttle going up there, and then the door opening it up, and the guy taking a fucking arm out. You know,
they did, Jimmy. It was called fucking Moonraker. Roger Moore. Didn't see it.
Right, yeah.
It was a great movie.
It's just incredible.
It is interesting. Where are the pictures of the moon, Jimmy? You're right. Where are these fucking moon pictures from this thing?
But they're trying to match them up. They're trying to match them up to the original pictures. So
did the Artemis rocket take off and circle the moon to map it?
Yeah, supposedly.
Where are the pictures?
Didn't they just did that recently, didn't they? Well,
yeah. The pictures for it.
And imagine the camera on that thing. That should be much better than the cameras they had back when they fucking old Neil went up.
For HD, man. Forget about it.
All I see is schematic drawings of the whole thing. Like I don't see any pictures from it.
And weren't they going to show us? Weren't they going to focus on the stuff they left behind too? They said they're actually going to show us the moon buggy they left behind and the flag there. And what happened to that?
Yeah.
And how about the little launch thing from the when the lunar module took off and left a little
and that guy and the guy that filmed it taking off is still fucking waiting to be picked up.
Oh, he's preserved.
I can't find one picture. I'm Googling. I don't see one picture of this thing.
Yeah, you're not gonna listen. With today's technology, they should be able to.
Oh, NASA just cut him off.
Pictures of the dark side of the moon. You know what I'm saying? The part we never see. How come they, I always said that about the first Apollo 1969, when that guy was going around the moon waiting for his buddies down on the earth, on the moon. How come he wasn't like, when he was going around the other side of the moon, just snapping pictures, of the. Because
Exactly.
he goes, I could probably
Jimmy, he was pretty high up. I don't think his camera had that kind of zoom capacity at that time.
Oh, he got photos of the other.
Probably
side.
had a
they got pictures when they were landing. They showed a whole fucking moon. That goes the difference on the other side.
I don't know.
Like where the fuck are those pictures? I know if I was
there's
in that
no
fucking,
light, Jimmy. How do you take a picture of the dark side of the moon? There's no light source.
First of all, I don't even know what that means, dark side of the moon, because when the moon is facing us and it's lit up, right?
Yeah.
I mean, at some point the moon's got to be lit up on the other fucking side that we never see, right? So they were up there for days.
Right.
So, at one point when that moron was flying around the moon waiting for his buddies down there, the moon would have to be, in front of the sun, and then, what I'm saying? Like, and then where he could see the other. I mean, it had to be at one point in time where he was able to do that.
You would think so.
This is what I'm saying. So, I mean, like, me personally, if I was flying around the moon waiting for my friends down there, driving around a dune buggy, I would want to take pictures that say, I got to get these pictures because nobody's ever seen this side of the moon, man. And I'd be whipping around here, just like cracking pictures off.
And technically, in that little capsule they were in, they would be like one of those fucking legendary foods, Cinnabon rolls in the fucking packet in the microwave.
Yeah, they would be very fortunate if they had that with them. Who knows what they ate? What they do? They microwave. I mean, what they do for 3 days? They just ate the K rations.
Where's the
toilet?
I think I found some footage here.
What
is that? That looks like Mount Everest.
That's the Andes.
NASA's Orion spacecraft zoomed in close to the moon on Monday.
Well, get the fuck out of here.
That looks like.
Wait a minute. You're telling me that's the fucking moon?
With snow on it, snow caps.
With the fucking snow.
Hold on a second here.
I don't think so, Dave.
Is that Sir Edmund Hillary standing on top of the moon?
Hold on. I thought I had moon pictures here.
That ain't that looks like the Swiss Alps, man. That don't look like no moon to me.
That looks like the Andes flying over Chile to
Brazil.
Brazil.
This is blue sky.
Oh, there's the moon buggy. Look, there's the moon buggy, the GMC moon buggy.
the new one. Yeah, the new one.
It's electric. It's
electric
solar.
Yeah, Elon Musk sold to them for like.
I'm looking at these pictures. I can't find them.
$250 billion.
Here it is. Here it is.
Oh, we go. Oh, look at that. Jimmy.
Artemis 1 signal reacquired after engine burn. View is amazing.
Oh, that's from a movie. Look at that.
Wait a minute. So what am I looking at here? What's that thing on the left bottom?
That's the moon, I think, in front of us, right?
No,
what's the other thing?
Yeah, that thing there. Yeah, what is
that? Other thing is probably the Earth, right?
The Earth would be bigger than that. Isn't the Earth bigger than the moon?
No, that's the Earth, Lee. I'm kidding. Are you kidding me? That's the Earth, sure.
But how much bigger is the Earth than the moon?
Listen. That's all bullshit. This picture. First of all, the Earth is like 4 or 5 times bigger than the moon. Okay,
so it should be massive.
Yeah, I mean, what you should be seeing is a gigantic Earth behind the moon, because it's only how far is the moon? 200-something thousand miles.
Well, it's like you said, Jimmy. When we stand here on Earth, and sometimes we look at the moon, it's massive. So when they stood on the moon, and you see that fucking marble in the sky, what the fuck's that?
Yeah, no, right, exactly. So when you're standing on the moon, I mean, I think it's common sense that if you stood on the moon's surface and you look at the Earth, it should be like massive, right? But yet they show that little fucking marble in the background. You can't even see landmass, nothing. But that's the Earth, a little marble. I mean, you kidding me? I mean, like you said, we stand on the Earth. Sometimes the moon comes up in the east, and it's gigantic. And you're looking at it,
massive.
and you can see the fucking craters and whatever the fuck is on there. You can see the detail with the eye, but yet the guys are standing on the moon, and they can't see no detail on the Earth. And the thing's fucking 10 times bigger than the moon.
Neil Armstrong should have been able to see Jimmy driving the truck on the fucking parkway.
Yeah, he should have. No, when my tires went on fire, he should be able to see the smoke and shit. Listen, all those guys are alcoholics and recluses now. All of them. They don't even make public appearances anymore.
They're not allowed. Probably allowed.
They're living in shame because they know they lied to the public.
It's like that movie Capricorn 1.
Yeah, I never saw that movie.
That was a good movie. Watch that movie, Capricorn 1.
Watch it. Watch that movie Capricorn 1.
Yeah, that was a good movie. 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 Yeah, that was
Is that about the moon landings?
OJ Simpson's in it. It's about they faked it with the astronauts going there. It was all fake. Then the astronauts find out it's fake and they're trying to escape, and the government trying to kill them so they can't tell the world that it's fake.
Really?
Mm.
I never even
Life
heard of this.
imitates art, or art imitates life, right?
Have a look at it. Find it tonight, Jimmy. Capricorn 1.
I got to write this down.
It's a
Josh
classic. You know, OJ Simpson is in it. It can't be too good.
Hey, Josh Brolin was in it. Josh Brolin. And
I like Josh Brolin, yeah. Capricorn 1. I got it. I wrote it down.
Yep.
I'm going to see if I can find it tonight because I'll be up all fucking night anyway. Yeah, so basically the astronauts knew it was fake and they tried to escape. They didn't want to do the fakery.
Yeah.
The government tried to take them out.
Yeah, they're out in the desert somewhere. When they escape, they got the helicopters trying to chase them and gun them down so they can't tell the world that it was all fake.
They're trying to gun down their heroes.
And then they said, I won't I'll tell you sort of, but they say it's like, oh, the astronauts died re-entering the Earth, so they all got killed and that. So the family thinks they're all dead till one of them at the very end of the movie turns up at his funeral.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, they actually did. I don't know what astronaut it was, but I think it was in a later launch. They actually, one guy burned to death in the cabin. I forget the guy's name. Yeah, man.
Kevin Bacon.
It wasn't Kevin Bacon. No. He made a full. This guy was the first astronaut to make a full report of the spacecraft, and he basically said it was a piece of shit and it's never going to make it out.
That's probably why they killed him in the cockpit. That's why.
They burned him alive in the cockpit.
Dave? What's that?
This is the Artemis 1 orbiter orbiting the moon right here.
Oh, it looks so smooth and beautiful, the moon. It's like,
I always get phone calls. I never get phone calls. You know,
Jimmy, if they came up with a moon base and you had the ability to go there and live for a year, would you go?
Say this again.
Let's say they establish and they build a moon, like a moon base, and they with a hotel there and everything, and someone happens to work there and say, "Hey, Jimmy, you want to go to the moon you want to work for a year? I'll give you $100,000 if you come work for a year."
Yeah, sure, I would do that.
You'd go to the moon? Okay.
Yeah.
Lee, he'd go to the moon, but I can't get this motherfucker to move to Florida.
When Jimmy and I are in Vegas, we're going to go out. Jimmy and I are going to go out to Red Rock when we're in Vegas and film like we're on Mars.
Yeah, you should do that. You should get a spacesuit and put it on, Lee, too. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do it in slow motion, Lee. We'll jump over the rocks and shit. You know what I mean? So first, Dave, I said that at one of the shows. Back to your hotel on the moon. I said that on one of the shows. I remember. I said that if they really landed on the moon in 1969,
they would have went back by now and built shit.
Not only they would have went back by now, they would have had fucking hotels up there. They would have had shuttle rides, where you could shoot up there and land on the moon and get up in the morning and sit down and have breakfast, in an atmospheric hotel. With
Jimmy, your microphone's not working again. It's making that staticky noise all of a sudden.
And think about it too. If they had built that base on the moon 30 years ago, for them to go to Mars, leaving from the moon, you'd be using less fuel. You wouldn't need much.
Well, that's what they want to do. Yeah, that's the whole idea behind it.
Yeah, so why didn't they do it 30 odd years ago?
Because they didn't have the funding. They went with the shuttle program.
Bullshit. They got funding. They got funding for weapons of mass destruction. They got funding to knock down the Twin Towers.
I don't think we had you know what, Lee? I don't think we had the technology 30 years ago. I think they were lucky to even make it to the moon and back in one piece. And so I think they knew that they couldn't build it.
They were lucky to make it in that fucking Meccano set, weren't they?
Is my audio still fucked up, Dave?
Yes.
Let me try to shut this off. Hold on.
It was working great before.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
We're gonna wrap up anyway. Lee's got to get back to work over there, and
yeah.
I'm glad you're feeling better, Jimmy, and I'm glad you're motivated to go to Vegas.
I had some breaking news too. That that those apps that I've been doing on that Lenser app, that new app thing.
Yeah.
Remember, I said I had this side here. Got that little bit of tattoo on my eye here.
Yes.
And I said I removed it, and I'd probably always get another one put back on.
Oh, don't tell me you're getting another tattoo.
The day is coming that the
face tattoo is coming back.
No, don't do it. You just got the thing erased that was there. What are you putting on there now?
I always said I'd get number one, and my wife, Dave, who loves me, said, I met you with that on. I fell in love with you
Oh,
with that on.
she's
And
adding to the fucking problem.
Your mother's gonna kill you, Lee.
No, my mum actually loved it. When I had it first removed, my mum was very upset that I had it removed because she liked it. That's why I had it put back on the second time, because my mum was upset that I removed it the first time.
Oh my God.
Now what? Now you want Jimmy? Now you know why he's so fucked. He's so fucked up. His family is in support of his fucked upness. You know.
Hey, birds of a feather flock together.
You just better be careful with all that shit going on in your face, Lee. You're not gonna have a face left. You can't be doing laser surgery again after this. You know, Dave, I got to tell you, you're looking big lately, bro. You're looking.
I put the size on. Yeah,
you're looking good, man. The arm looking. Holy shit.
That's me. That was me at 4 a.m. this morning. Jimmy's fresh out of bed.
That's a good haircut you got.
I actually went on Instagram. I liked that picture because you look fucking tremendous in that fucking photo.
Yeah, you look huge.
Yeah, you really do, man.
How much growth hormone you on?
None.
You look very, very swollen.
The
arm looked massive, man. I gotta say.
With
all the tattoos, though. You know, Lee, with all the tattoos, I couldn't really judge where the arm ended, and in the tricep area. You know, when you were flexing, I couldn't. It blended in with the rest.
Yeah, he's got a little bit. I think he went a little over.
The comments said, "Here I am looking big at 50," and half the comments are, "You didn't shave your back. Why didn't you shave your back? You didn't shave. Oh, fuck off."
Oh, I gotta get waxed before I come to Vegas.
Let me make a compromise with you, Lee. If you get the tattoo back on your face, why don't you erase some of the tattoos, like on your arms or something like that?
No, because I'll send you some. I've got some ideas. Because where it's going around the eye, I'm going to completely go around. It's going to be blue. You haven't got pictures here, but then I'm going to have it coming down like this way, and then it's going to look good. Let me tell you.
Oh my God, I can't believe
Who designed this, Lee?
Huh?
Who designed the tattoo?
The app. When I saw it on the app, I'm like, that's it. I've been waiting all this time. And now this app.
Lee's going to turn into a woman. He's going to look like Kirstie Alley. He feels like he misses her too much.
Yeah.
He's getting facial surgery. He's going to try to look exactly like Kirstie Alley.
He's got to grow his hair out.
No, I'm the non-binary butch version.
I'd like
see
to
that one. See the other picture down there. They go down. That one there in the middle. That one. See that there has got 2 lines on the head. The app did that, and I said, "Fuck, that looks good." So when I got my hair cut the other day, look, I had 2 lines put in, and it looks fucking fantastic.
Yeah, I was going to say your hair. I said it earlier. Your haircut looks great. Yeah.
And I got that from the app, and now the face tattoo's coming from the app, Dave.
You're not doing this face tattoo, are you?
No, not that one. I'll have to give you some ideas. I'll send you some ideas of the one I'm doing.
Oh boy, you're so crazy, Lee.
I wish I had hair, Lee.
Well, when you go to Vegas, we'll find a good wig shop.
Get a wig. Get him a wig so that people think that you guys are a real couple. You know.
Yeah. Jimmy and I are going to go get a tattoo together in Vegas.
I get another one.
You're going to get J, and he's going to get an L on him.
Yeah.
On the cheek.
We'll get one of those little. We'll get one of those little lockets that you break in half, and I wear half.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. All right, I got to wrap this up, guys. Jimmy, thanks for joining us today. I know it was last minute. I got you, and Lee, I know you were busy, but you made time for us, so that's awesome as well. And
I expect to see Jimmy's flight itinerary in a couple of hours.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Mm-hmm. Dave taking bets now.
We might have to do a special Iron Rage from Vegas, you know. So
we will
do that.
We will.
I'm sure Sid's got plenty planned for you guys down there. I'll give you, you'll do plenty of stuff. I want him to take you guys to like Troy Moore's place. You know,
the cars,
his classic car place. You guys could take some cool pictures there. He's got some Well, Troy's house, he's got 5 cars of his own there. He's got some awesome
But then
cars.
we're gonna get Troy on because Troy's really into the Illuminati and all
Oh,
that.
he is? I didn't even know that.
He is. I didn't know he was into that. Is he
He's
really?
like how Jimmy is with Flat Earth. He's with the New World Order, but yeah.
Really?
And Troy knows Jimmy from back in the day when they used to go to the clubs. You know, that was in Bounce in the same clubs.
You kidding me? He left me like several messages. I better get my ass in Vegas. He's waiting for me.
That's
I'm
because
already
Lee
in hot water.
stick them on you. Yeah. I just talked to him the other day on the phone. I told him, I said, we gotta get these guys out to see your cars. I said that's worth its weight in gold right there.
Between Jimmy, the Flat Earth, the vaccine, and Troy Moore, the reset. Oh, it's gonna be a good one.
I love you guys.
Can take a ride in the desert with one of Troy's cars. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Hey, I could get Craig Titus to give you a lift out into the desert.
You should go. Why don't you go visit Craig in jail? That would be a good video.
Hey, that'd be a good video.
Even if you can't video anything, just talking to him. You have a photographic memory, Lee. You'll remember everything he says, I'm sure. So.
And I might get some ideas for prison tats.
Why, he's in Vegas, Dave?
He's in jail there. Yeah. He's been there for 18 years or whatever.
Wow, that long already, huh?
Holy 05 to now. What is that? That's 17 years. Yeah.
Crazy when you think how that has gone like that.
It feels like it was yesterday. I'm sure not for him, but it feels like yesterday.
I'm sure his asshole doesn't feel like it was yesterday.
Is he supposed to get out, or he's what is he doing?
I don't think he's ever getting out, Jimmy. He's got 2 consecutive sentences.
I saw on Facebook Wayne DeMilia posted up a new thing from MSNB's whatever. It's about the deaths of the women that died in bodybuilding, and then George Peterson and that. There's a new big article.
It's the Post, the Washington Post. I'll send it to you. They did a thing on coaches. You know, the dangerous coaches.
And all the deaths and the deaths and that. Yeah.
You know what? It's really a hatchet job because it's really hurting our whole industry. It's not one division or one organization versus another. It affects everyone. It's not good for the sport when they do these.
And the thing is, there's like, okay, it's sad, but there's in any extreme sport. If we went into the deaths, there's deaths in all extreme sports. It's like,
absolutely. Well,
you know what? What no one addresses, Lee, is the fact that in the last 2 years, all these deaths occurred during COVID and vaccinations. That's really
there we go. Now the show's going to get demonetized.
Yep. Ding. All right. I thought we were going to end, but we didn't get a chance, so we had to first find something to demonetize us, and I guess that'll do it.
It wasn't me talking about the fat women getting pregnant and being.
Well, you didn't say, Dave. You didn't say it was because of that. You said it was during that.
Well, I said it seems coincidental that no one mentioned that as a potential factor, but yet it was definitively the coaches that killed all these people. That's
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. All right. That's it.
All right.
I love you guys. Talk to you later. We'll see you again. We won't see you next week on Iron Rage, but Jimmy and Lee will be in Las Vegas for Olympia weekend. You're not going to want to miss all the coverage on rxmuscle.com. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't. We'll see you again.